ఇది కావాలితే మారుతున్నారు మేడం. ఇందాక ఫోన్ చేస్తాను అదే మేడం, 4 షేరింగ్ మేడం, 3 షేరింగ్ అని పెట్టాను. ఫోన్ చేస్తాను.
Good afternoon, everyone. Hope all of you are doing well. Okay, so all of you have the maps. Yesterday's class, I told you to get the maps. Hope all of you have the maps. How many of you have the maps with you? Okay, yes. So I have sent you many maps now. So in yesterday's class in Telegram channel, I have sent it, right? So please go to that. Please go to that. Those maps, blank world map. First go to the blank world map. Please identify all the continents. Please identify all the continents. All the continents. Asia, Africa, North America, South America. Fifth is Antarctica here. Antarctica. Okay. Sixth is Europe. Europe is separated from Asia by Ural Mountains. How many of you heard of Ural? Raise your hand. Europe is separated from Asia by Ural Mountains. Okay, Ural. Okay, all of you please remember this. Ural Mountains. Okay, then seventh is Australia. Now you should say Oceania. Australia and all these neighboring islands is called as Oceania. Please write. You should not say Australia now. You should say Oceania. Seventh is Oceania. Seventh is Oceania. Now, Australia and neighboring islands are all called as Oceania. Eighth one, Zealandia, the newly discovered continent. Zealandia. 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 So how many of you heard of this Zealandia? It's a new continent. Yes. Seventh is Oceania. Australia and neighboring island is Oceania. Eighth is Zealandia, which includes New Zealand. New Zealand and New Caledonia area is called as Zealandia. Done? Please raise your hand once you are done writing the names. Okay, good. Identify the oceans now. Please identify the oceans. Use blue ink. Use blue ink. Identify Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Pacific Ocean. Atlantic Ocean. Indian Ocean. Okay, first is Pacific. Second is Atlantic. Third is Indian Ocean. Okay, Indian Ocean. Fourth is Southern Ocean, Antarctic Ocean. Around Antarctica is Antarctic Ocean. Southern Ocean or Antarctic Ocean. Fifth one is Arctic Ocean. Fifth one is Arctic. All of you write the ocean names. Please raise your hand once you're done. Once you complete, you raise your hand. Okay, very good. So that means all of you know the continent names. Now, draw prime meridian now. Prime meridian in Equator. Go to UK, locate UK, London, then locate prime meridian. I told you there are 360 meridians, out of which prime meridian is most important meridian. Right? Prime meridian through Europe and Africa. Prime meridian, 0 degree longitude. Please write prime meridian. Tashiba, please stop writing on the screen. Okay, if you write something on the screen, I'll get to know who is writing. Okay, don't write anything. Now, draw equator, please. Draw equator. Equator. 0 degree latitude or 0 degree parallel. 0 degree parallel is equator. 0 degree longitude or 0 degree meridian is prime meridian. Done. Okay, you can check your atlas. You can refer your atlas. You can refer this map. You can see that here. See, this is equator. Equator. Okay, see here. Equator. This is prime meridian. How many of you are able to see this? This prime meridian, 0 degree. So please mark 15, 30, 45 in your atlas. 45, 60, 75, 90, 105, 120. All this is east. East. This side is west. This side we have 12 time zone. Okay, 120, 135, 150, 150, 165, 180. All of you got it? These are 12 time zone this side. 12 time zone. You count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, 12 time zone this side. You divide your map into 12 parts this side. The last should be 180. The last line should be 180. This side also you do that. 15, 30, 45, 60. This is all west. Then 75, degree. Okay, next 90, 105, 120, 135, 135, 150, 165, 180. So what is 180 plus 180? 360. We are getting the entire global. Okay, here 0 to 180, here 0 to 180. What is that? 180 plus 180 is 360. Entire Earth. We are getting the entire Earth. How many of you are able to understand that? We have 12 time zone to the west, 12 time zone to the east. 12 time zone to the west, 12 time zone to the east. Okay. How many of you are able to understand what we are doing? Or also, if you are finding it difficult, you can text me. Don't worry. If you have any doubt, please text me. Okay. I request you to type in the chat. Okay, you can directly chat with me. So don't worry. You just have to add 15. That's it. How did we get this 15? Yesterday's class. Remember mathematical calculation, I told you one rotation is 360 degree. Correct? In 24 hours. In 1 hour, 360 divided by 24, 15 degree. Got it? 15 degree. 15. So 15 plus 15 plus 15, we are jumping. 15 degrees, we are jumping. Every 15 degree, we are jumping. Because each 15 degree is equivalent to 1 hour, 1 time zone. So in your atlas, Danya, you can see in my in the map I'm showing, the screen I'm showing, you can see it is equal, right? You have to divide. Sometimes the map, the printout you have taken will be wrong. So it will be not properly aligned. It will not be centered. So it should look like that Western Hemisphere, Eastern Hemisphere are not equal. It looks like that because your map and the printout will not be properly taken out. Correct? I think many of you are facing that problem. But see in my map on the screen it is equal, right? It is equal. Clear? That discrepancy is there in the printout, Xerox. So what you have to do when you take a printout, you have to take the image, put it into the document, then you have to align it properly and take a printout. Please see your atlas. In atlas, I think your page number is 100. So 102, 104, 105 you check in your atlas. Clear, all of you? Shall I continue? Notice that this is east. This is east. East. This is all west. We know that Earth rotates from west to east. Correct? Earth rotates from west to east. So can I say sun rises in the east? Sun rises in the east. See, Japan is here. Land of rising sun. Japan. And all these islands will receive the sunlight first. Sun rises in the east. Correct? So the day begins here in the eastern part. The new day begins here in the eastern part always. in the eastern part, the new day always begins here. Okay, new day, new day. Okay, so all the places to the east of this, from here, prime meridian to this side, will be ahead in time, ahead, because the day always begins this side. Whereas all the places to the west are behind in time, because they're in the west. That means India now is in east now. As a result, we are facing day. We are having day now. Whereas this side will be night now. America will be night. How many of you understand this? Because they're on the other side of the globe. Notice India here. On the globe, notice India here. See my hand? I am showing you India here. Okay, all of you see this? India, India here, India here. We are facing day, day now, day. The opposite side will be night here. America will be night here. All of you got it? America will be night. Please remember that. So, next, when telling the time, well, let's say we take today. We take today only. Okay. I am going to take 9th July, Friday. Please see this, all of you. All of you see the screen? All of you see the screen? This is very important. I want all of you to see the screen. 9th July, Friday. Please tell me if you agree. One day is 24 hours, correct? One day is 24 hours. Okay, correct. So every date and day always changes around 12 midnight. Exactly around 12 midnight, the date changes. Agree? All of you agree? That means 8 becomes 9th midnight. Thursday becomes Friday. Exactly at midnight, correct? That means 9th will become 10th when? Tonight, 12 o'clock. Tonight, 12 o'clock. See, tonight, 12 o'clock. It will become midnight 12. It will become 10th July, Saturday. That means from midnight to midnight, it is 24 hours. So always the calendar day and the date changes at midnight. All of you agree with this? Yes or no? Okay. Exactly midnight, the date will change. Day will change. Okay. Somewhere in the middle is noon, 12 o'clock noon, 12 noon today afternoon, correct? 12 noon is called as midday. Because it divides the day into two parts. Agree? All of you agree? 12 o'clock noon is the time considered as midday. It divides the day into two parts. This is the time when the sun is exactly over our meridian. So we call it as meridian sun. Sun is exactly at 12. It will be above our head. Above our head, like zenith. Can I say zenith? Zenith means exactly above our head. So sunrise will be vertical. Can I say shadow will be minimum? Shadow will be minimum at 12. How many of you agree? So you know, meridian sun. So whenever you have to talk about time, so now it is interesting. Please see, whenever you have to talk about time from midnight to noon, you have to say AM. Means anti-meridian. Please see the spelling. Anti-meridian. Meaning, please write, meaning before noon. See the spelling, anti, A-N-T-E. Okay, A-N-T-E means before noon. Okay, before the meridian sun, AM, anti-meridian. So after noon is PM, post-meridian. How many of you have understood this? What do you mean by post? Means after. So remember the word before noon, after noon. Before noon, after noon. So many students don't know this. So they don't know when to use AM, when to use PM. So they'll be struggling. They'll be struggling in the class. So I'm teaching you that. Hope all of you got it. So what is the time now? What is the time now? Exactly now. What is the time? 9th July, Friday. What is the time? Please tell me. 3. Meridian, yeah. Who is this? Who is this asking? Varun. Meridian. Meridian. Not Meridian. Okay. Meridian. See the spelling I have written. Meridian. Here. Check the spelling here. Meridian. From yesterday's class we are using it. Meridian. Okay. You can see the spelling here. Meridian. So 3 p.m. now. Time 3 p.m. That means after the noon, it is 3. Okay, not Latin part. Okay, just remember meridian is the line connecting north to south. Okay, meridian. Okay, I got your doubt. Okay, so all of you got it. So when to use AM? From midnight 12 till afternoon, you have to use AM. Exactly 12 noon onwards, you have to use PM. Okay, exactly 12 noon onwards, you have to use PM. Post. Clear. So now the time is 3 p.m. Where? In India. Correct. 3 p.m. in India now. 3 p.m. We are in India. So when it comes to India now, notice that India is here between 75 and 90. Exactly 75 and 90 is 15-degree gap. How many of you agree? 15 degree. 75 to 90, 15 degree hai yahan pe. Exactly 75 to 90 is 82 and a half. 82 and a half is the Indian Standard Meridian. How many of you heard of this? 82 and a half. 82 and a half degree east is Indian Standard Meridian. Indian Standard Longitude is 82 and a half. Agree? Exactly 75 to 90 is 15 degree. You take half of it. Half of it is 82 and a half. That is our standard meridian. Indian Standard Meridian. Indian Standard Meridian passing through Mirzapur. How many of you heard of Mirzapur? Mirzapur. Yes, Mirzapur, all of you know now. Mirzapur is a very popular town in UP. Okay. Okay. So Mirzapur, all of you know the name. Eastern UP. Allahabad, Mirzapur. Okay. Okay. 82 and a half is our standard meridian. So now please see, this is the time zone for India. Okay. Whenever we have to talk about time, the entire country follows this line because it equally divides India into two parts. See, two parts. India is divided into two parts here. Okay. Equally divides India into two parts. 82 and a half. So this is our standard meridian. How many of you got this 82 and a half Indian Standard Meridian? So can I say this line passes through UP, Uttar Pradesh, Allahabad, Mirzapur area, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh, 5 states. It passes through 5 states in India. 82 and a half degree passes through 5 states in India. Uttar Pradesh, Madhya Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Odisha, Andhra Pradesh. Okay, Andhra Pradesh. Notice that Indian time is east. We are ahead of London. We are ahead of GMT. Please remember GMT, Greenwich Meridian Time. Across the world, the time is calculated with respect to prime meridian. So we call it a GMT. What is GMT? Greenwich Meridian Time. Greenwich Meridian Time. That's the normal pronunciation. But I told you yesterday, W is silent. Greenwich Meridian Time. From Greenwich, notice that we are 1 hour, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. I told you each 15 degrees 1 hour. Each 15 degrees 1 hour. So we are 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of GMT. How many of you agree? We are 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of GMT. Or GMT plus 5:30. How many of you agree with this? Yes or no? So what is Indian time zone? GMT plus 5:30. GMT plus 5:30. Yes, Nandini, very good. GMT plus 5:30. So all these are very important, and geography is a very interesting subject. So if whatever you learn here, everyone uses it. In history, we have to use this. In politics, we have to use this. Economics, we have to use this. When you travel, you have to use this. Transportation, trade, everywhere we have to use time zones. So what you learn is a universal subject here. It is a life science, I can say. Geography is just like physics, chemistry, biology. Learning this will help you a lot. Okay, I'm telling you. I'm not telling you because I'm a geographer. I'm telling you because this is how it is. Since I know geography well, I can also explain history. I can also teach you economics. I can also teach you polity. So that's how it is. Other teachers can't explain geography, but if you know geography, you can explain others. Okay. When you come to the campus, you'll notice that I'll take some of the classes of IR, international relations. I'll take some of the classes of world politics. I'll take some of the classes of economics. Okay. So this is a universal subject here. Very interesting. Very interesting topic. Okay. So please remember that, friends. So all those students who are have HEP, history, economics, political science, I request you to change one of them to geography. Okay. Make it HGP or something like that. Because we have practicals. History, political science, economics don't have practicals. Geography has practicals. So we have to learn about a lot of things about our surroundings and all. It's very interesting. Okay. And HGP students will get to travel with me for trips and all. HEP and all will not have the trip option. Okay. Geography, if you have, so it will be beneficial. Okay. Think about it. Now let's come back to our class. Let's come back. We are 5 hours, 30 minutes ahead of GMT. So you know that. So now I told you that we have 3 p.m. Friday. 3 p.m. Friday. 3 p.m. Friday now. Okay. So that is the time you told me. 3 p.m. Friday. We'll take 3 p.m. only because we'll not take the changes. Once it's easier to understand. Okay. 3 p.m. Friday, 9th July. 9th July is the time. 9th July. 9th July, Friday. Okay. Now, if India is time is 3 p.m. now, what is the time in London? What is the time in London here? So whenever you are going west, you subtract here. Whenever you are going east of some area, you add. That's it. That's the clue. West, subtract, east, add. Okay. West, subtract, east, add. So notice that here. Half an hour here. Half an hour means 2:30 here. 2:30, 1:30, 12:30, 11:30, 10:30, 9:30. Check it out, please. 9:30 a.m. now. 9:30 a.m. 9:30 a.m. That means we have just finished our lunch here in India. People in London would have finished their breakfast now. How many of you agree? People in London. Okay, let me check again. So it is 2:30, 1:30, 12:30, 11:30, 10:30, 9:30. It is 9:30. 9:30. Varun, check here properly. Okay, it is 9:30. So in India, we are finished our lunch. In London, people will be having breakfast or they would have finished their breakfast. Along this line, all these countries will have 9:30 a.m. How many of you agree? UK, France, Spain, UK, France, Spain, Algeria, Mali, Ghana, Burkina Faso, all these countries will have 9:30 now time. India has 3 p.m. now. Okay, remember, what is the time in Perth, Australia now? Here, Perth, Australia. How many of you know Perth is in West Australia here? They are 2.5 hours ahead of us. See, half an hour, 1, 2, 2.5 hours ahead of us. That means 3:30 here, 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. In Perth, it is 5:30. 5:30 p.m. 5:30 p.m. here. Okay, 5:30 p.m. Sydney is here. Sydney is 2 hours. So 5:30, 6:30, 7:30. 7:30 p.m. New Zealand here. Wellington, 8:30 now. 8:30 here. 8:30. That means the people in New Zealand will be having dinner now. How many of you agree? 8:30 p.m. The people in New Zealand will be having dinner. People in India, Bangladesh will be having lunch. Okay, India, Bangladesh, Pakistan, they'll be having lunch. And people in London will be having breakfast. Hope all of you have understood what I'm trying to say. It is fun. Diksha, we are 5 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah, Diksha and Varun, please check. We are 5 hours, 30 minutes ahead, not 4 hours. Diksha, you're wrong. We are 5 hours, 30 minutes. Please check. Here only you can check. Now, I told you, we are GMT plus 5:30. 5:30. GMT plus 5:30. 5 hours, 30 minutes. Yeah. Check it out. Diksha, you got it? Okay, 5 hours, 30 minutes. 5 hours, 30 minutes. Okay. Varun, you got it? Okay. So any doubt, you let me know. Okay. Anyone, any doubt, you let me know. So this is fun, right? So now let's say your friend is in London and other fellow is in Wellington, New Zealand, and you are in India. So you call him. You have a conference call. Nowadays, you have a conference call on WhatsApp and Telegram and all. Let's say I'm doing a WhatsApp conference call to my friends in London and Wellington. So this fellow in London is saying, I'm enjoying my breakfast. And you are saying, I'm having my lunch. And the fellow in New Zealand will be saying, I'm having dinner. Correct? How many of you got the example, please? Because they're all in different time zone. They're all in different time zone. Okay. Very nice. Correct. We got the perfect time to do the class. Okay. Here. We got the example also. See? We got it. So this is how you calculate time. Very easy, right? It is very easy. So if you know how to calculate this, we can easily discuss many questions on this. So don't go by Google here. Don't go by Google. Google is wrong on many ways. Okay. So understand this concept here. Okay. Please don't go by the Google. Please remember this. Okay. So please see here. Here only I have written 15, 30, 45, 60, 75. Okay. Because the countries might choose different time zone depending upon their convenience. That is the reason it happens. But going by this rule, so here 9:30, not exactly London, but all the other places here along the line of London and GMT, we have 9:30 here. Okay, what if you are going westwards? I told you, whenever you're going west from any place, you subtract. East you add, because east will be ahead, west will be behind. So what about New York? New York, no. New York people will be here along 75 degree here, 75 degree here, 75 degree here. So from London, there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 hours behind. That means 9:30 here. It will be 9:30 Friday, 9:30, 9th of July, Friday here. So see, 8:30 here, 7:30, 6:30, 5:30, 4:30. It will be early morning now, 4:30 a.m. People in New York will be in bed. How many of you say agree? Early morning 5:30 a.m. in New York. सब सो रहे हैं यहाँ पे. Okay. Friday 9th July. Early morning for them. Already we have finished this time. We have finished this time already, and we are here in the afternoon because we are ahead of them. So now Earth is rotating a lot slowly. For them, it is 4:30 now. Okay, I'm taking one example, today's example. I am not taking some other example and teaching you, right? I am saying we are taking today's example. Shiva, please wait. I will give you the example. Wait for a while. Okay, it will be fun. Wait for a while. Now, further, if I go to Los Angeles, how many of you heard of Los Angeles, Hollywood, Los Angeles? It will come here, exactly here, 135 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. Fourth time zone here. So if it is 4:30 here, this is west coast of US. It is following west coast of US time zone. So 3:30, 2:30, 1:30, 12:30 here. Please write 12:30, 12:30 a.m. A day has just started. Friday has just started now. Friday 9th July has just started for them. Just started for them. It is midnight 12:30. Midnight 12:30. Further, you come to here, Hawaii. How many of you heard of Hawaii? Hawaii, Pacific Ocean. It almost has 180 time zone here. That means here further you go 3 hours. 11:30, 10:30, 9:30 here. 9:30. Please see, it is PM. Thursday. Thursday. One day behind everyone. So Thursday, 8th July. That means here Hawaii people are in Thursday now because they're in almost away from other hemisphere. Other hemisphere here. Okay. Please remember this. So if you have to check, you check this. London ka time 9:30 hai yahan pe. So this is 12 hours behind. So it will be 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30 p.m. here. 12 hours difference should be there from here to here. Here also, all of you got this? From here to here is 12 hours time zone, 12 time zones, 12 hour difference should be there. Here also from here to here, 12-hour time zone should be there. Difference should be there. So if you come exactly 180, it will be 9:30 here. Exactly 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30 p.m. Friday this side. On the Asia side, it is Friday. On the American side, it is Thursday. Hawaii, it is Thursday. Okay. So always remember, eastern part will be ahead in time. Western part will be behind in time. Behind in time. So please remember, so this is very important topic. So if I go from 0 degree to 180, there will be 12-hour difference. If it is 9:30 a.m. in London, so obviously it will be 180 mein how much? 9:30 p.m. Okay, 9:30 p.m. 12-hour difference. Always remember that. So how many of you got this? Please copy this down. Please copy this down. I know your doubt. I know what you're thinking and what your doubt is. Give me 2 minutes. Once everybody copies, I'll tell you that. Once everybody copies this, I'll tell you what it is. Totally 24 time zone. Yes. Yes, Chetana. 24 time zone. Shiv Kumar, I know your doubt. You have to wait. I'll tell you that. Okay. So now all of you take the globe. If you don't have the globe, see my globe here. I have a globe in my hand. I have a globe in my hand now. Please locate London. London here. Okay, this is London here. London. It's here. So I'll take the marker. I'll take the marker. I'll take the marker. Okay, 1 second. I'll get the marker. Give me 2 minutes. I'll come. So all of you can you see the globe in my hand and a marker? On London, I'm writing this line. See, I'm marking a line here. I'm marking the line. See, I'm marking the line. What is the time here? London में 9:30 a.m. Friday. I'm writing that. I'm writing that 9:30. See, I've written that 9:30. The marker is dull, but okay, it is writing. Okay, 9:30 a.m. Okay, this is 0 degree prime meridian. What is 180? 180 is here, opposite here, 180. I'll mark 180 also with a line. I'll mark 180 here. In Pacific Ocean, how many of you agree that Pacific Ocean will have 180? Pacific Ocean mein aayega. Yeah, see, the line will come in Pacific Ocean. Come in Pacific Ocean. Here the time is 9:30 p.m. 12-hour difference. 12-hour difference. I written 9:30 p.m. You have to do this. Buy a globe like this, okay, so that you can use this. Buy a globe. Okay, 9:30. This is the experiment you have to do. Then only you'll understand it completely. So geography practicals may we do this. We do all this experiments and all. Okay, I want you to do that now. So when you go to the market tomorrow, buy some atlas, buy one atlas, buy one globe and all if you don't have. Okay, or you take your football. You take the football in your hand. If you have a football or volleyball, you ask your friends to then write it on it. Okay, mark one side 0, other side 180. 0 degree, 180 degree. Will you do this? Okay. Yes, 180 degree. So 180 degree will be passing through, passing between Alaska and Russia. How many of you notice that? Alaska, USA, and Russia. Russia. Please check it out. Bering Strait. Bering Strait will come near 180 degree. Notice that, please. Pacific Ocean, 180 degree. Okay. Now, what is the time on the Asian side? Asian side, what is the day? Day is Friday here. Okay. All of you should do this experiment. On the Asian side, it is Friday. Please write Friday here. Friday and Friday. Asian side, it is Friday. Asia is just Friday. Friday. Friday, I've written, see, Friday, FRI. Friday, I've written. Friday. Friday. What is the time on Hawaii? What is the day on Hawaii side? See, this side. Hawaii is here. Hawaii. You can see Hawaii here. Pacific Ocean. Thursday. Can all of you see this? Thursday. Friday, Thursday. 9:30 p.m. Friday, Thursday. That means if you go to 180 degree, exactly it will change the day. That means Asian side will be Friday. The American side, this side will be Thursday. Thursday. So this line separate two dates. Friday, Thursday. Okay, Friday, Thursday. So that is the reason it's called as international date line. How many of you have understood this? So that is the reason 180 degree line is called as international date line. Tell me if you have understood why it is called as ideal. Because this is the line 180° which separates two dates. Always, it will separate one day from the other. If it is Friday here, the other side will be Thursday. Okay, because it's a globe, round 360 degrees there. Earth is rotating. One side it is Friday, the other side will be Thursday. One day behind. Okay, American side is one day behind Asian side. You remember that. You can check it out here. Asian side is ahead, Friday. American side is behind. How many of you got it? So that is the reason that 180-degree line is called as international dateline. Have you heard of this international dateline? So international dateline. So all of you check this. The international dateline is a very important line passing near Pacific Ocean. Now, this line is a zigzag line. All of you see this? It is a zigzag line. Why it is zigzag? Because to avoid the land here, to avoid the land, it is a zigzag line. What happens if it passes through the land? See this? If this passes through the land here, the people will have confusion. So this side, the people will say, oh, today is Sunday. This side, they will say Monday. So that kind of confusion will be there. So that is the reason international dateline should always pass through ocean. How many of you got the answer for this? Why is international dateline a zigzag line? Why it should pass only through the ocean? Why it is avoiding the land? Because this international dateline, if it passes on the land, there will be time confusion. So it should pass through only ocean. Please God, please understand this. So international dateline is 180-degree. Pacific Ocean mein. Zigzag line. Zigzag line. Check this zigzag line in your atlas. Check this zigzag line in your atlas. From the American side, it is Sunday. Asian side will be Monday. In this example, you can check. In my example, today's example I have taken, Friday, Thursday. So it separates two dates. So it is called as international dateline. So I'll repeat now. One by one. Pay attention. Exactly 180-degree passes through Pacific Ocean. This is the line where the two dates are separated. Asian side is always ahead, whereas American side is behind. Okay. Asian side is one day ahead and the American side is behind. It is separated by this line. So it is called as international dateline. In our example, class example, Friday and Thursday, we have got this. Friday and Thursday. Okay. Friday and Thursday. That means if it is 9th July here, it will be 8th July here. 8th July Thursday. Okay. 9th July this side, 8th July here, Thursday. It separates two dates. So it is called as international dateline. If this line passes through any land, there will be confusion among the people. So it should pass through ocean. That is the reason it is a zigzag line. How many of you understood now? I have repeated this. All of you check it out in your atlas. Check out international dateline. All of you check out the international dateline. It is avoiding the land. Can I say international dateline is close to 180-degree? It is a zigzag line. To avoid confusion, we have marked it like this. It passes through Bering Strait here. I know many students will feel difficult, but you pay attention, you will understand. This is not a rocket science. Correct. So I'll give you my example. Okay. So that will make it a bit fun. I'll tell you what I did. So notice this here. Fiji. How many of you heard of Fiji? Fiji. So 2019 May, 2019, 2020, I was here working in Pacific Ocean. Okay. So here what I was doing, I was working on marine biology. So we were working on the marine species here, sea otters. We were working on it. So it was New Year. So New Year, January 1st, we celebrated the New Year here. When it is January 1st here, it will be December 31st this side. How many of you got the example? Here in Fiji, if it is January 1st, this side will be December 31st alva. So we had a very nice party here, beach party here. Fiji, I had a lot of fun. Then after this, we took a boat, speedboat. after the party, next day, January 1st, we traveled this side. We traveled towards the other side. Here we have American Samoa, island called American Samoa. Here. We checked into the hotel on the island called Samoa, American Samoa. So there, the person who took our passport details and all, who gave us the room, he registered at December 31st. Okay, that means already I was celebrating this December 31st, January 1st, I have celebrated a new year. So I have crossed this line now. So when I cross this line, I have gained 1 day. Now, by staying here, I'll be able to celebrate the new year again. So I celebrated the new year again here. So all of you got it? If a person is traveling from Asian side to American side, he will gain a day. Gain a day. And when I come back, when I return back, I'll get compensated for whatever gain I will gain. I'll get compensated. Okay, all of you, please understand. From Asian side to American side, if I cross the international date line, I'll gain a day. Gain a day. Okay, please remember. Please remember this. Here. So January 1st, if I cross December 31st, I can stay here, celebrate the new year again. Okay. By the end December evening, there'll be a party, right? So like that. New year party again. Like that. So you can understand this. UPSC asked this question. Let's say you want to celebrate your anniversary or birthday, you should go here. You should go here. So when you go here, you can celebrate your anniversary first this side and cross the line. Again, you can celebrate. All of you got it? Because once you celebrate it on 9th, if you cross to 8th side, again after 8 will come 9 Allah. You can celebrate it again. So UPSC question has been, let's say they have asked the question on this. Along which line we can celebrate the same day twice? Along international date line, near here, we can celebrate the same day twice. Okay? Please remember this. Please remember this. So again, let's say you are here. I'll give you another example. Let's say you are here on December 31st side here. I will forcefully send you this side. What happens when you come this side? They will say it is January 1st. That means you are lost a day. Lost a day. Correct? If you move from Asian side to American side, you'll gain. If you move from American side to Asian side, you lose. You lose a day. Okay, lose a day. So don't worry, when you come to the campus also, I will explain this. This is a very funny example I have given you. Okay, so remember this. Okay, you gain when you move from Asia to American side on the international date line. When you move from American side to Asian side, you lose because of the dates are like this. Okay. With the help of globe, you will understand easily. Instead of map, do that experiment I said here on the globe. See, here to here I will travel. So this side. Here, if I send you this side, you will be losing a day. What happens to a person who's back? The day will get compensated. Whatever gain he has got, he'll get compensated when he comes back. So got it? This is time zone. This is time zone. No, it is not like history not going backward. It's just 1 day. Chetana, it is just 1 day. When you travel east from Asian to America and American back to Asia, it will get compensated. It is just a date change that occurs, not the year itself, right? It's just a date change that occurs. You are getting the point, right? It is just a brief event. 1 day loss, 1 day gain. That's it. It is all just a calendar date concept. What happens when you cross a line? Because that line is considered as a standard for calculating the day. Asian side will be ahead, American side will be behind. That's the concept you have to remember. All of you got this? So this is an example map, Varun. Don't worry. Don't take it okay on the face value. It is just an example. But international date line you check. So we have covered a very interesting and very important topic, time zone topic, friends. Okay, we'll stop now. Tomorrow's class will continue. Remember, we were discussing NCERT, class 6th NCERT. We have completed the chapter. Map page number is 104, I guess, 104. Please draw this on your map that is given to you in the class Telegram group. Take a printout, practice. Okay, have a nice day, all of you. Thank you. We'll meet tomorrow. Till then, study well. Tomorrow we'll revise this topic. Okay, we'll revise this and I'll continue. Thank you. Thank you very much.